Okay, I like this and it shimmers, and unfortunately I have this idea in my head that I'm going to take a chance. And I did a trial somewhere else, now I'm going to do it here. So I'm going to do something very strange looking. And I'm going to sprinkle paint. Trying to go for thin lines. I don't know how many lines I'm going to do. That was the Art Americana 24 karat gold in Floetrol. This is pink carnation. Does not matter. Things don't come out in clean lines. I don't think. This is interference gold. I'm not sure why I'm using this, but I liked how it dried in the last piece I used it in, so I'm going to try it. It does dry a little lighter than most golds. Now, since this is really my first try, not counting the sample, there's no guarantee. So Dancing Fuchsia is next. And then the Orange Crush. Mostly the same colors that are already in here. That Orange Crush makes me want some of the pink carnation. What did I do with that? That's interesting. I moved the pink. There it is. I want some back. I'm pretty sure there's going to be a surprise attached. I've got Tuscan Gold, which is a Vivid Intense. I'm not sure why I'm using it, other than the fact that I like the color. It'd be really good if some came out now. Well, that's difficult to manipulate. Let's do some Blue Flame. The colors will be listed under the video. Makes me want a little green, but I think I'll settle for Chrysocolla. Oh. Thank goodness for Q-tips. Ones that haven't absorbed any paint yet would be best. I'm going to use, I was going to use Prussian Violet, but I'm thinking Perfect Indigo might be okay. Yeah, I like the Perfect Indigo. It's going to look a lot like Reflections on Water. I'm going to go for the Water Lily, and then I'm going to think about the Red Violet, and after that I'm just going to go for it. This is the Water Lily, which I love. And if this doesn't work, it's going to be a whole new experiment next time. Kind of want some white, but the only white that I really want to use at this point is Chantilly lace, and I'm not sure that that's a good idea. I already used the gold. I could use a little silver, but I think I'm going to skip it. And I think I don't mind the colors that I've got, although I did pull out the cerulean blue and I do want to use it. It's a Prizm pour. Alright, now when I did this the first time on my sample, I used a little tiny silicone tool, which I'm thinking may come in kind of handy. In a second. I wanted to use the larger tool, and maybe I will still. I gotta try it. I just got to. Oh, it's maybe only partial. No, I'm not a big fan of that as much as I am with a smaller tool. I guess I thought I would need a larger tool for a larger canvas, but the truth is that I'm actually pretty happy with what I've got. It's a wonderful texture. I love the ladders. The ladders are just too cool. And of course I've got GAC 800 by Golden in all of my paint mixtures. And you could actually spread, you know, some dots afterwards if you wanted to. You could do whatever you want. I did some of this with black, and I may do that in another piece. I think these are silicone tools for nail art, but I will include the link in case you want to try this yourself. I recommend it. The sensation of pulling down through the colors is pretty cool. And my first stage was a great background for that. I probably, if I had a different work surface, I probably would have gone all the way over the edge. And there's no, I mean, it's just the same action repetitiously over and over again. And it'd be nice if it were somewhat straight, but I don't think it's imperative. And if the marks are choppy, that makes that much more interest. Like so. Note to self, go all the way to the edge next time. That's so cool. I really, really, really like this. I do wish I had added more paint to the edge, but I have some lumps of paint that I can sort of use to at least fill in the spaces. And like I said, you could leave some blanks or some strips or stripes that aren't filled in, and that would be okay. I think this is going to dry really cool, and thank you for joining me. I wonder what it would be like to do black over the top tomorrow. I'll have to do it in another piece though. There's nothing exact about these little marks. And you could go back in and fill in with little squares of gold or black or whatever. I mean, the ideas are endless pretty much. And I am trying to fake out a few of my edges. Alright,